Hey guys, Steph and Joanne here, and on today's video we're going to talk about the meditation and business connection. And you may have heard us talking about meditation and business, but how the heck are they connected and why meditation can positively influence your business and your life or whatever business you have your nose into. So I'm Steph, I help health coaches grow online, and this is Joanne, and Joanne helps people connect their mind and their body through meditation and FST, fascial stretch therapy. So I'm actually interviewing Joanne today because I had the privilege of working with Joanne. That's how we met, and we're going to chat about how meditation influenced her business and how she uses it currently to grow online and to better her life. So Joanne, just give us a quick little spiel on who you are and who you help.
Okay, I'm Joanne, and I run Meditation Matters. I'm so passionate about meditation as a simple practice that it can improve all areas of your life. If you want to grow business, if you want to improve your relationships, if you want to get healthier or lose weight, if you're dealing with a health challenge, like how this little practice of meditation can really help you shift things. And when I met Stephanie, it's one thing we shared was a passion for meditation. And at that time, I was teaching yoga and teaching meditation, but really wanted to do my own thing and evolve my understanding of how the body and mind connect and connect with people who are looking for my services. And so I did Steph's 90-day program, and I love that she had a process which was helping you get clarity. So I watch all of Steph's videos and all of her wonderful information that she provides to people out there like you who are interested in growing your business. And in it, she mentions Vipassana meditation a lot as something. So Steph's been a meditator since her early 20s. And I said to her, Steph, you know, you mention it so much, but it'd be cool if you help people connect the dots with how meditation can practically influence growing their business.
Yeah. Absolutely. And for me, sharing your story is the easiest way to market or sell your services. So Joanne, why don't you just share with us how meditation helped you grow your business and how you use it, because in the past year I've seen your business grow specifically online and as we work together. So how does meditation specifically help you make money and grow your business so that viewers can understand that there is a connection there and what you experience through it?
I think all of us, there's some area of our life where we want to achieve more, improve more, or grow more, create something. It could be, as we said, creating a business, creating health, creating that wonderful relationship. And if it's not immediately manifesting in your life, it can feel like frustration and feel like you're not working hard enough and you have to do something more to create what it is you want to create your business. So it's easy to get into that mindset of stories that I'm not working hard enough. If I only had more information about this, if I was only smarter at the business element of it. And a lot of those things are simply thoughts. So when I wanted to create something new, I love teaching yoga and I love teaching meditation, but when I wanted to teach people how to work them together, how to work with your body and mind, it meant I had to kind of be open and go into a scary space and explain things online, which I wasn't used to doing. And one of Steph's, I think it was one of your free things, was a 30-day go online every day. Was it 30 day? Or how long was it? A week?
5 days.
5 days. It felt like 30 days.
Yeah.
So the first time I posted videos, Steph had this program, 5 days, post a video every day, and it was scary. Like I had to, come out and all of these thoughts come up of what do people think? They're going to judge me. People are wondering, who am I to kind of teach this? So all of these thoughts. But I trusted Steph in the process, and I just jumped in and did it. So all of these thoughts that were really holding me back, these fearful thoughts of what if, it didn't work out was what I needed to overcome. And just with Steph's coaching, in the act of just doing it, letting the thoughts come and go and stepping into that fearful place and just taking action, I saw myself doing it, and then my mind had to tell a different story. Well, I was capable of speaking online. Some people didn't like it, some people liked it. Who cares? It was me showing myself that I was capable of creating what it was I desired through the act of doing it, despite the fearful thoughts.
Yeah. And so often that's what happens is we're perfectionists and we try to wait until it's perfect or until we have all the details. And I'll share with you guys, over a year ago when I launched my 90-day escape plan, helping coaches quit their jobs, I didn't have the program laid out when I did the launch, and you don't need to know the details. You just need to step into action and start polling your audience, asking them what they need, and start to see if your service is of need, because then you actually can start down the process and step into action. And as Joanne was mentioning, your body and mind will recognize that as if you're already there, instead of, I see this way too often. People don't step into action or share their gifts or start educating or start serving their audience because they're scared and it's not perfect. So absolutely, that's that action step and starting to educate on the topic that you want to serve, and eventually down the road maybe you have a product to sell. That key piece is getting into action, and if you're educating or entertaining, people will watch, and if they don't want to watch, they'll leave. It's fine. And that's with live video, how it can be scary. We actually try to get people to watch our stuff, so it's really hard to get a bunch of eyes on you, so don't worry about that. When you're new to video, live video, your mom's going to be watching, and you can control who watches your stuff. And if you're scared, you could actually just create a group, which we did with Joanne's business, so you're a little bit more protected. You're not
just sharing within that group
and sharing to a targeted audience that is choosing to be there, and they want to hear what you have to say, so that you're not just posting and Aunt Susie and your boyfriend from high school and all your Facebook friends see, but it's a condensed group of people you trust to build that trust in yourself and get that positive feedback.
And if you're feeling scared, I think that's a perfect place, right? Because being scared means that you're stepping out to trying something new, and then recognizing that the thoughts of fear are thoughts. So connecting it back to meditation, how meditation helped is that, when we step into new spaces, our body and mind is designed to protect us. So being scared means that you're engaged in something new, and that is very cool. Now the practice is, can you feel scared and still calm yourself? And the things that are scaring you is really, it's not a line or it's not the judgment, it's your thoughts of what people will think of you, or maybe failing or being shamed. That feels the same to your system as if a line's running away from you. So I think back to the question you asked and how meditation helps, I meditate right now 10, 15 minutes a day, maybe 20 minutes a day. But here's the wonderful thing about the practice. When so much of our life are consumed with thoughts of fear of things not working out like we expect them to, that's like a mind going way down here, like a car going 180 degrees in one direction. You can't go 180 degrees in the other direction without first coming to neutral. And so meditation is just recognizing these thoughts and bringing your focus, your mind, back to a neutral thing. So coming back to neutral so you can start the car going in the other direction.
I love that. And to share with our viewers, so like Joanne mentioned, I'm always talking about these Vipassanas, or I go away for 10-day meditations, and that can be intimidating. So all that aside, I would love to hear from you, Joanne. What can viewers do right now, today, get into that neutral space, get out of the negative thinking and into meditation or into stillness without overwhelm, without going away for 10 days? Just right now, what is a simple thing they could do each and every day to step into that neutral space, to start down the path and start to feel that? Because once your body feels it, it will go in that direction so much easier.
So much
Yeah.
easier, yeah. So I really love this. I love teaching people little mini meditations that you can do in the course of your day, no matter where you are. And I love one that you shared this week. A friend of ours was getting frustrated in traffic. And that's a perfect opportunity to practice, because whether you have to wait online in motor vehicle registration, or behind a slow clerk at the store, or whether you're stuck in traffic and something's preventing you from getting where you want to be at the right time, is a perfect place to practice. So let's share two of them, one that you gave to Jeff and one that I like giving to people. So when you are in that space, it's so cool, because if you get into the feeling of your body, what that feeling of annoyance or frustration feels like, and just feel it like, I'm here, I'm frustrated, it's okay. And I love the magic of 3 deep breaths. And it seems like a simple practice, but it's not a simple practice when you're feeling frustrated. The first thing you have to do is notice how you're feeling, step 1. Step 2 is consciously make a decision to breathe and refocus. And then step 3 is actually breathing. So bigger inhale, longer exhales will always ease the feeling of frustration in your physical body. So if I'm sitting at a light and I start to notice that I'm going to be late for an appointment, or what are these people doing, it's like, okay, I'm frustrated. Just that long you feel your body relax into the seat, and you do that 3 times with a conscious intention for about 17 seconds, and you'll start to feel better. And then when you feel better, that's the magic. So that's a meditation. So can you share what you suggested to this friend
I
who
don't
is also
remember. What
the
did I
podcast,
say?
The podcast that you shared with them, what you do in traffic.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So this isn't necessarily meditation. This is more mind.
A distraction.
Yeah, distraction, or a biohack for your mind, I guess. When you're, if you're frustrated about your morning commute, or you have to drive for an hour, or there's traffic, using that space and that time as a good thing, and listening to a podcast, or using it as a positive thing instead of a negative thing. So that's all. That's not meditation. That's just taking a situation that otherwise would be frustrating, or you're every day pissed off because you're in traffic or you have to commute to work, and turning it around and using it as an opportunity to learn, listen to podcasts, listen to your favorite music, because it doesn't matter what we're doing. Our role is to stay in alignment, whether that's in a lineup, in our car, at a meditation, at work. And I can personally share this. I had a funny realization at our last 10-day meditation. My whole life I've kind of been lethargic, or like always tired, and I blamed it on low iron. And I woke up one day at the meditation zinging, full of energy, and I was laughing because I had a whole other, I had then more time on my hands and too much energy. And then I just laughed. I said, it really doesn't matter if I have less energy or more. The work is to just stay present and stay in the moment and be happy in any situation. And I'm noticing that at some other situations that I'm in where I would always be future thinking, I have to do this, I'm here, and instead just staying in the moment and really practicing meditation in life, in the situations that otherwise I would be working myself up. So yeah, that's interesting.
I loved what you shared with Jeff, though, and there's a lot to that. So I just want to review this individual. Did I say his name? Jeff was saying, like, he recognized that the morning commute was frustrating for him. So it's really cool if you have something in your life that you have to do. He had to get to work, and it's going to be a frustrating place. You can ask yourself the perfect question that Steph asked, like, how can I use this opportunity? How can I look at it differently? And in her case, she's like, well, how could you use that time? And she shared with him some podcasts that she really enjoys. So then getting stuck in traffic is not a big deal, because you're looking forward to the podcast. So that's kind of setting yourself up for success in times when you know. So that's a great practice, and it's really key is asking the right question in it. Yeah, how can I shift up this circumstance where I know I'm going to be annoyed paranoid or frustrated. So again, just like meditation, it's that power to refocus, to reshift is really the key in what meditation helps you. So whatever it is, when you're growing your business, it's new, you're gonna face some fears. You may think you may not have skills on areas. So how can you reshift that and look for an opportunity? And that's what, just sitting with yourself for 10 minutes a day, watching the thoughts come and go and not reacting to them, coming back to neutral. And then in a neutral space, when you ask the question, you'll get insights, you'll get answers, people will start showing up into your experience. So it's really cool. So what we're talking about in essence is how meditation brings you from negative to neutral, so you can start consciously shifting up to positive, right? And it's all about energy, that lower space, those lower vibrations. They are what they are, but you want to grow something new, you need a little more energy to do it. So it's important to have some practices to shift it up.
And not expect yourself to go from down here all the way up here.
Yeah, you kind of have to honor where you are, and that we're not saying that negative emotions are bad. In fact, we're saying honor them, feel what you feel, and then feel your ability to change the thought, which changes the feeling in your body. And you have to feel it, and you're doing it. No one's doing it for you, which is so cool. You'll feel really empowered when you feel those shifts.
Absolutely.
And you have more power than you think.
Yes, and one last question I want to ask Joanne is, you guys have probably heard me on my channel say, make money while you meditate. So let us know how moving your business online, using live video, and really using social media to grow your business, how that's allowed you to actually meditate more and reach more people and flow through your business with ease. So share with us quick how that's transformed your business so that you essentially can meditate more and do what you want.
Well, one of the things I absolutely love that Steph taught me, and through her coaching, I was able to step out of that fearful space of doing live videos and really sharing what was important to me and the insights that I had come to realize in my own body and mind. And when I did that and people started responding, I mean, there's a few hundred people watching every video that I post, and that may seem small in the big scheme of things, but it's huge for me. I run into friends that I haven't seen in 10 or more years, and they share how the information that I'm passing on is helping them. Or I, stepped into a space to really go into what I believe to help people find a bit of ease with stretching, but then talking to them about their mind, and they come back and say, the pain's all gone. It's made me a lot braver to step into my truth, to find my authentic voice, to share what I have come to know, not through study, but through my own embodied experiences. So whatever it is you desire to grow in business, I think it's really, really important, because that desire is coming from deep within you. And when you connect with that, you'll start connecting with other people in the right time, the right space. And you really do feel like you've stepped into a flow, and that the universe just shows up to support you in so many ways. It's so cool.
And that really is what I speak of is vibrating on that level. And if you can use the way that you drive traffic, and what I mean by that is get in front of your audience, whether that's an event or live video.
Or really driving in traffic.
If you can marry the two, you will have great success. If what you do to drive traffic to your sale actually brings your vibration up, which for Joanne and I is live video, then you've nailed it. So it's about finding your whatever brings your vibe up. So that could be audio, podcasts, that could be live events, that could be live videos, that could be going to a coffee shop and talking to people in person. Whatever way you want to drive traffic to your sale, or all that I mean by that is get in front of your audience and expose your message to potential buyers. It's finding that, and when I work with clients, it's about experimenting in different avenues. So if you haven't tried live video, come on over to Work Smarter Not Harder. It's my free community group where that's what Joanne did at first. So it's a free challenge where I support you on your journey to go live for the first time for 5 days. And really, you can do it in a supportive environment so that you can build that confidence, get that positive feedback, and decide if live video is for you or not. Because you'll never know until you try, and really give it that solid commitment, not just once and then get scared. So come on over, and everything on Instagram's in my bio link, or we'll link it up in the comments as well on Facebook. But if you have any questions at all or want to connect with myself or Joanne, just drop us a comment, let us know. I'm Steph. I help health coaches grow online, help health coaches go from burnout to success with a simple 4-step process I use to quit my day job. And Joanne is
Joanne, and I have Jada Body Mind Connections, and I help people connect what's going on in their body and mind for more healing, more health, and greater energy in your life. So come on over. You can find me at Meditation Matters and at Jada Body Mind Connections. Yeah.
Beautiful. And for those of you following our travel journey, we have Thailand in the cards. We went to Hawaii last year and New York. We're also going to go to Boston.
Well, we're going to another meditation back to New York, and then Thailand is on the agenda for spring, maybe on a boat.
Yeah. So next up, we're driving down to Boston and then over to the meditation again. So follow along our journey. We have a YouTube channel. We'll hook that all up, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. That was awesome. We were all these people watching.
Gotta get all the videos stopped.
Oh.
And live video.